Alright everybody, today I'm going to show you how to replace the glass top on your stovetop. Alright, this one right here is a GE. It doesn't really matter what brand it is, but you're going to have to order your glass top first. You're going to have to get the model and serial number. Your range is going to have a tag somewhere on it. This one has one right there, and it tells you all the information and stuff that you need. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the power to this thing. You can cut the power with a breaker, or you can pull it out and unplug it. It depends on how you want to do it, but I don't want to move this one out, so I'm going to hit the breaker. Alright, I'm at the breaker panel. Now this one's labeled. Alright, most of you guys are going to have labels on your breaker panel, but if not, then you're just going to have to flip breakers until the clock on your stove goes out. So this one is number 3. It's going to be right up here. I'll switch that one. Alright, now I know that the power is off because I don't have anything on my clock, but just to double check, you can turn the burners on. None of the lights or anything like that comes on, so you're good to go. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open this up. Alright, there's going to be 2 black screws on the end, one right there and one right there. You're going to take those out, and this thing is going to hinge up from the back. Okay, I'll show you. Alright, there it is. That's what it looks like underneath. Alright, you're going to want to use something to prop it up. I'm using a piece of PVC. Alright, if you use a piece of PVC or something like that, make sure you put it on one of these nuts right there. That way if it slides around, it doesn't fall on you. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do once you have this up is you're going to want to take some pictures of everything. That way you can put it all back together, okay? Because the key to this is taking it all apart and putting it all back together the way it was, all right? Now, you're not gonna have to unplug all of these wires and everything, but you wanna take pictures just in case something comes unplugged when you're taking this stuff apart, because for the most part, these burners are just gonna come down and lay right there while you switch the top out, and then you can put them all back on, all right? Alright, there is a green wire right there, okay? That is a ground wire. We're going to take that off first. Alright, I got my ground wire off. I just laid it right there on the insulation. Alright, then you're going to want to come up here, pull these wires out of this little harness right here, just like that, and then come up here to this light. Okay, you're going to want to take this light out, but be gentle because sometimes this plastic will break. Okay, and now all the wires are loose. The only thing attached to the stovetop are the burners, and now we're going to take the burners off. Alright, so each burner, we're going to start with this one back here, but each burner has these clips on one side and then this bracket right here on this other side. Alright, that's attached with screws, and then that loops over into a hole that's pre-made into the stovetop. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to take these clips off first. Okay. Alright, so I got some needle nose. I'm going to take this clip off, just like that. Alright, then when you take that clip off, it's just going to hang down just like that. And then you just set it down right there on the installation. And go to the next one. Alright, on to the next burner. Now, pay attention to which slot that these come out of right here, okay? Because there's 2 different slots, and you've got to pay attention because you've got to put those back in the same one, okay? All right, same thing as before. Clip, boom, and just set it down, just like that. Wires and everything still connected. All right, there you go. The burners are off. They're sitting down there on the insulation. Everything is wired up just like it should be. Okay, now you're going to notice these clips that are still on there. You're going to leave those on there because once your other cooktop is close by, when you have this one off, you're going to replace those and put them in the exact same position. Okay, now the way this is going to come off is it is hooked on each side right there. Okay, and I'm going to bring this down and it's going to pop right off there. I'll show you. Alright, once you take your stick out, You bring it down a little bit. Okay, you can grab it right here, and it just pops right off. Just like that. All right, when you're coming in with the new cooktop, it's gonna go on exactly how you took it off. Okay, you're gonna stick it in the back there, and you're gonna just kind of lift up. It's kind of tricky, you gotta find the sweet spot. One side usually goes in pretty easy, and then you have to work with the other side a little bit. There we go. Boom, just like that. And then you're gonna put your stick in the exact same spot. All right, new cooktop is on, but it doesn't have any clips. Okay, remember I told you you're gonna have to take the clips from the old cooktop and put them in the same slots on the new cooktop. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. All right, now that all the clips are on, we're gonna put that ground wire back on, and then we're just gonna start putting the burners back in the same spots. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got the first burner. We're gonna take it with this end first, slip it in the slot, and then you're gonna be able to see where it was at on the clip. Okay, so you just press it up against there and put it in the exact same spot. Boom, that one's in. Go to the next one. Hang it by the clip. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Boom, exact same spot. All right, now for the front two. All right, we'll pick these up together, and we're just gonna hang these in their slots. Boom, right there. Right there. And find the clip. Find the hole that goes in. Just like that. This one. Clip it in. And then remember, we have this light right here. Okay, put your light back in. These wires, oh, fell down. Put these wires back. Just like that. All right, that's it. We got the ground wire in, our lights in. Okay, we got all the burners in the correct spot. Okay, now we're just gonna take our stick down, hinge it down, and then put those two black screws back in. All right, now we just need to turn the power back on, and then we can test it. All right, power is on, time to test. Okay, turn that one on high, burner on. Oh, get nice and red, hot cooktop, the light's working. All right, we are good to go. All right, I hope that helps some of y'all. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can leave them in the comments. Other than that, man, have a good day.